Higher places demand different roads, and if you keep walking with the same feet you used yesterday, you'll keep stumbling into the same pain. Maybe you've been feeling it, like life is gently, or not so gently, pulling everything familiar out from under you. Friendships are fading. Plans don't make sense anymore, and old dreams feel like distant echoes. That's not just chaos. It's a spiritual invitation, a sacred disruption. You might be asking, why now? Why does it hurt so much when all you wanted was peace? But what if this isn't a collapse? What if it's a divine separation, a sacred stillness that arrives before rebirth, a silent move from heaven that only your soul can hear? It's God working in places you can't see yet. On the outside, everything may seem still, but on the inside, something powerful is shifting. Don't be afraid. Don't rush. And please, don't blame yourself for walking through this desert. Even the greatest were called to pass through dry places, not to be punished, but to be shaped. Joseph was taken from his home, betrayed, sold, and forgotten. But in that dark prison cell, God was forming the man who would one day lead a nation. David was anointed king, but before the crown came the caves, the loneliness, the battles in silence. He had to build new alliances, learn new strength, and trust in deeper ways. And Abraham, God told him, leave your land, your people, your father's house, because where he was no longer aligned with where God was taking him, you've been called to. And that's why everything around you feels like it's falling apart. It's not punishment, it's realignment. You can't pour new wine into old skins. And what's coming your way is new. It's clean. It's sacred. So, breathe. Be gentle with yourself. This desert isn't the end. It's preparation. God is already making something new. But to receive it, you'll need to stop repeating the paths that pulled you away from Him. Because hell is walking in circles, making the same mistakes, falling back into the same habits, letting the same people return, and calling that life. But not you. Not anymore. You've been marked for something greater. The old version of you doesn't belong where you're going. The path that brought you here won't carry you forward. And the chaos you're feeling right now, it's heaven closing doors you didn't have the strength to shut. Because now it's not your will leading. It's His hand, His timing, His purpose. And when He says, behold, I'm doing something new, there is no past strong enough to block it, no mistake deep enough to cancel it, no desert wide enough to stop it. This moment you're living is holy. You're not being undone. You're being rebuilt, not from scraps, but from promises, from heaven's own blueprint. The peace you've been searching for out there will rise inside you the moment you realize that nothing was lost. It was all being rearranged. You're not stuck. You're being shaped. You're not forgotten. You've been chosen. And everything that life seemed to take from your hands was only being cleared so that the new could finally find space. So trust. Rest in what God is doing. He's already moving. He's already bringing. And one day, you'll breathe deep and whisper, now I see, peace has finally come.